let's get started quickly. Alright, so the first thing that I am doing is basically creating a smoky eye, and I'm using my Inglot number 77 eyeliner gel. And I don't know why I'm being so precise with this, because I'm just going to fill it in a second. So I'm kind of creating a wing look, and like I said, I don't know why, because later, obviously, it turned into a big circle. So I'm filling in with that, and I'm basically creating a smoky eye effect. I did this kind of on the whim. I had no idea what I wanted to do. I just know I wanted to use gold and black. And I'm also using an eyeshadow powder from my Vice palette called DeadBeat. And I'm switching in between with a more flesh tone called Bitter. And it's from the latest Vice palette, I believe, by Urban Decay. And so now I'm filling in my eyeliner using just a black eyeliner pencil from MAC and trying to still create that winged look. And it doesn't matter how crazy you get with the skull, you can be as creative as you want to be. So now I'm taking the Ben Nye Lumiére Luxe powder in gold and highlighting my face in gold. Oh, and I also did foundation and eyes, eyebrows, and all that before this. I had to cut that out because this video would have been like 30 minutes if I didn't. And so I liquefied that gold using Ben Nye's Liquiset. And that's basically the combination that I use to get that bomb powder gold to turn that freaking like metallic gold. And so now I'm starting to create, carve out my skeleton, like the broken nose. And I switch back and forth between my MAC eyeliner pencil to create like the outline of the skeleton and everything. And he also used Ben Nye's cream colors in black. And it kind of comes in this cake pan. Ben Nye and Miron, I promise, are my favorites to use when it comes to creating effects. They just work really well. And it's like all waterproof. Or if you just set it with the natural set powder, it's the bomb. Okay, so I'm showing you just pieces of me creating the outline of the teeth for my skull, because I realized I wasn't in the frame like I wanted to be. But it's kind of like making like little houses, or yeah, like Hershey Kiss shapes. I don't know. Um, and just kind of, yeah, filling that in with the gold liquid. And obviously my teeth are not like popping like I want them to be. Okay, so this part, I don't know what I was doing here. That's why when you see the finished look, it's not gonna be like that. I was trying to make some teardrops, and I don't know, maybe he was gonna be a killer crazy skull clown dude, but no, just no, I didn't like that. You have to excuse me, I filmed this at like 4 o'clock in the morning, because when you get inspiration, you just go against the grain and do that. So I was dead sleepy, you guys. Alright, so now you guys see me making more cracks into the skull. And I struggle with the skull, you guys, because I literally, like I said, did this on a whim. I just knew I wanted to make a gold skull. That's it. I didn't know where I was going with this. I knew I needed to put some cracks in it to make it look old, or to make myself look old. I don't know why I'm talking like that. But, so I'm kind of going on the whim and a little crazy with the cracks in the skull, and I'm starting to just kind of fill in the nose and all the parts that need to be blackened, all the parts that I know needs to be fixed. Speaking of the struggle bus, look at this background, y'all. When I say I was not thinking about the background, none of this, it's falling apart. I was going through right here because I was like, what am I gonna do with this skull? Like, it has to pop, it has to do something. And then I just got the whole world falling apart behind me. So eventually I took that bad boy down because I honestly don't care. I really don't. And you guys, again, make your skulls the way you want them. Put 1,000 cracks in it if you want to. Do what you feel like is necessary until you get the desired look. And I didn't use all makeup brushes. I have a lot of paint brushes on account I do that too as well. So I wanted to use my fine point, fine bristles. So as you can see, I'm starting to like get sick of that eye, and I'm like, I gotta figure out what's going on with this. This whole beginning part was just kind of like trial and error. My hair wasn't even finished in this video. I was trying to make it work, like, but at the end it all works out because it kind of just looks right. And if it looks like I'm a little distraught in the video, my mom was sitting there too. I'm just telling y'all everything behind the scenes. My mom was sitting there singing, getting on my last nerves, y'all. And like, she's my biggest critic besides myself. Oh, I don't like that. You need to make it look scary. Oh, you still look too fabulous. I don't like it. So anyway, so here's the part where I get a little nutty. And I was just like, you know what? F it. I'm going to get gold everywhere. And if it doesn't look right, I'm not going to upload anything. But if it does, I'm going to be popping. So evidently, I like the end result. Feeling myself just a little bit like, okay, now what do I do? Alright, so obviously I was like, alright, before I decide to fill in my entire eye gold, let me go back through and make the cracks in the skull look a lot more pronounced. You gotta shade and do some shadowing so that it just doesn't look like you just literally painted your face. You want to look as realistic as possible when it comes to face paint. And you want to add shadows, and I kind of went back and forth between my beauty blender to kind of smudge and not make everything look so pronounced. I kind of wanted it to look as weird and deteriorated, and just like the person who was alive with this school had a hard life, but there is gold in them bones, okay? I'll be making up all kind of stuff. Alright. So I want to add some more depth to the golden tears or what have you. And I gave myself this is the part where I was like, alright, this whole eye is about to get filled in with gold. And surprisingly, I thought my eye was going to turn red because of the liquid set and the powder of the gold. But it was awesome. Literally no redness, none of that. My eyes were not irritated at all. And I have the most irritated eyes ever. They're very sensitive. So I obviously don't care because I said, F it, whatever happens, happens. But that's why I love Ben Nye. It just worked out great. So I'm filling in everything, my whole face. I just said, let's just go nuts with it and see what happens. And obviously it's starting to look a lot better. And again, that's just another paintbrush that I have going nuts with it. And it kind of helped in adding depth to the black that's on my face as well. And at this point, I'm just doing stuff now. So I wanted to attempt to do the skull and bones on the chest and the collarbone and the ribs and all that and the neck. Let me tell y'all, this is not correct at all. Do you hear me? Do not. If you want to be anatomically, all right. If you want to be correct when it comes to the skeletal system, don't do this. But if you don't give a hoot nanny like I didn't at this point, because I think we were at like 6 o'clock in the morning at this point. When you don't know what you want to do, it just takes forever. Don't do this. But it still kind of turned out cool. Like, if you want to be, you be as creative as you want to, okay? Nobody will judge you. And again, that's probably me fussing at my mom, because she's like, what is going on? I just figure when you're a gold skeleton, you can have as many awkward bones that don't matter and don't make sense as you want. So, and I'm literally just Snapchatting. Follow me on Snapchat, bigbound_beauty. I was feeling myself by this time. Okay, guys, that's basically it. All I did was take that black cake paint and just fill in areas that needed a little bit of love. And that gilded gold that you see dripping off my face later on, I didn't get a chance to film how I did it, but it's super simple, super easy. Just take some duo glue and some gilded gold that you can get from your local craft store and just place in various places that you want. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Walking to my right. There's another soul to everything. Another soul.